Hi, it's me, Lumi. Okay, yay! What's really good about having Sakana around is sometimes we see something and we go, woo, and Sakana will go, that's bait. And we go, oh. Or we're like excited for a thing and he's like, let me check first. And we're like, okay, yay. It's really nice to have that because he has done the business, so he knows. That's what he's there for. I think lots of people don't have that. That's a really good thing about being in a corpo. I think if a lot of people have not read a lot of contracts, they don't really know about these things. Maybe it's just a little bit harder to get through. I am notoriously a bit of a stickler because I read every contract and I am so fucking annoying about everything. And I will stickle you and give me this, everything exactly as it needs to be. But I have had jobs before. Do you redline? Yeah, I put out bullet points. I write bullet points and everything. I need to go over this and this and this and this and this is what I would prefer it to be, but we can work on that. Compromise is okay. And this and this and this. I think my initial meeting with Sakana when I was joining the company was about 2 hours. But that wasn't really for contract revision, it was just clarifications. Because I'm a stickler. Is it okay to ask, how did you feel during that first interview? Fine. I felt fine. I don't know. It's just a business meeting. I don't know. No nervousness. It wasn't an interview. It was not an interview technically. It was hey Sakana, I heard you wanted me to join your company. I'm down to join. Here is what I want to talk about in your contract. And he was like, okay. And that was it. Yeah, it's fine. How'd you find out they wanted you? Oh, Pippa DM'd me. Pippa DM'd me like September or October or something after I debuted. This is a few months after I debuted, and I don't remember what spurned it, but it was like, if you ever want to come over to FaZe, we have a spot for you. And I was like, oh, great. At the time, I was not interested, but then after a while, I was like, okay. So I knew. Yes, it was very nice. Pippa fiercely loyal to FaZe. You were interested at first, but then CyberLife died. Yeah, I mean, the writing was on the wall for CyberLife from the very beginning. There were problems even pre-debut. So, but I wanted to make it work, so I stuck it out for a little bit. And then I think the final straw was I found something out that deeply upset me, and so I was like, okay, I'm not working for anything then. It's time to go. What if CyberLife came back? I hope it doesn't, because that would be dumb. Probably cooking the books. No, the CEO is a pretty nice guy, actually. Sometimes dead is better. I hope he's moved on and is doing better things for himself. I hope everyone is doing well. I would like to not. I don't think it should come. You wanted to fix it from the inside? Yes, I thought I was working towards something. Turns out I wasn't working towards anything. That's when you call it. And you move on. Didn't he lose a shit ton of money? He did lose a shit ton of money. He would have, honestly, it's good that they called it when they did, because if he had continued to stick it out, then he would have turned into Novel Horizons, which sucks. At least that guy had the business sense to say, okay, it's over, I'm done. Is that why you want to fix chatters, to make up for the ones you had to give up? I've always wanted to fix people. That's always the thing. Me and Dizzy have fixed chats where sometimes we'll like talk to each other and we go, do we need to do this? No, stop it. She'll tell me and then I'll tell her, and we remind each other that we can't fix people. We should just give up. I don't know the background of CyberLife other than it was ended, but did you have the worry that the same would have happened when you moved to FaZe? No, that's why I had a 2-hour-long chat with Sakana to make sure that he was actually competent. That was the whole point. It wasn't so much like I was a very big get at the time for FaZe. It wasn't like, oh, I'm homeless, can you please take me in? I was actually a catch at the time. So I knew that regardless of what we talked about, I'd probably join if Sakana was a good boss. So it was mostly me talking to him to make sure that he knew what he was doing, not so much that I was particularly worried if I would, about getting in or anything. At the time, it was a pretty good deal. I think nowadays it'd still be a pretty good deal. But, at the time it was like, whoa, we've never done this before. Yes, it was fine. I'm trying to imagine a world where Lumi went to Hollow or Niji. I think I would be pretty different in Hollow. I don't think I would ever... I have never applied to Niji Sanji. And I probably... Even if I did not get into FaZe, I would not have applied. So I don't think I could ever see that happening. You said if you got into Hollow, you'd have quit by now. It depends. Depends. Has Sakana ever said no to your ideas? Yeah. Yeah. Well. Trying to think. There are some things that he has said no to, but like, not in ways that I disagree. Like, there's some things that I am not sure about, and then I'll ask Sakana about, and then he'll be like, yeah, that's not a good idea. And I'll go, okay, I can see why. He's never said no to anything that I did not already have some reservations about. Like, there's definitely been some things where I was like, are we like, can we do this? And it's like, I'm 60% sure. If I give him a pitch that I'm 100% pushing, he has never said no. So technically no, but kind of yes. No, Lumi, we can't make a spreadsheet about every chatter and talent. That he did say no to me about. I did ask him specifically for content notes, and he was like, I don't know how to do that. She uses her lemon trichology on him. I'm just pretty realistic about stuff, so he has nothing to say no to. I've never pitched anything that was ridiculous. Again, I've worked in a professional setting. I know how that works. It's not that hard. You just go in and say, well, here's why this will work. I mean, I don't know when this will happen. I wanted to do Idol Week, where we have some of our least idol-like talents do a training program, and it would be really fun, and we would need 3D for it or something. It would be very funny. Can you imagine like me, Tenma, Pippa, who else? Cleo, and it would be like a meme. Like, it's for content. It's not like serious idol stuff, so they don't actually have to do it like seriously. It's just for content, you know, so we can be angry. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like to actually be an idol. It's for content. And then like force everyone to do stuff. What the fuck you mean not idol? Like, you have an EP and album? I swear a lot, actually. So part of it was gonna be like me and Tenma trying not to swear for a week or something. plus 3D stuff. I thought it'd be kind of fun. But I don't know when to put it, because I think we're all like, we're actually booked up until next year already. Dizzy had a pitch as well for something else. Yeah. I think I got my pitch through for next spring. And I think Dizzy had a pitch as well for next something. And then I had another pitch for next fall. Ow! So this pitch would have to go for next spring, because I have literally no other time slots for it. That's it. I don't have anything. There's no time. Like fall 2027. Yeah, I already pitched my fall 2027 and got accepted. And I pitched my spring 2027. It's already done. So I like coming up. I'm an ideas person. I like to come up with the things. Temma did a week with no swearing during an attempt to boost female viewers. Yeah, I wanted to do an idol week. Will we finally get a beach episode? I'm trying for it, man. Yeah, I always ask for schedule first, and then I pick based off of when things aren't happening. Good companies plan or try to plan a couple years out. I mean, at this point, we need like 4 months minimum to get art done. So yes, we plan very early. Everybody, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Low Effort Clips. That's right, Low Effort Clips, right here on YouTube.com. Yeah, and hit the notification bell. Yeah.